Philosophers often think humans are at the pinnacle of life on Earth, but Mary Midgley was more concerned about whether there be any life left to debate about. She said we should pay respect to Gaia, not as some New Age goddess, but as shorthand for the incredibly complex systems we depend on, but that we treat like rubbish. In 2014, she told biologist Tom Wakeford,
"Our relation to the Earth is as close as our relation to the people round us on whom we most depend. We naturally love it. It has made us what we are. We are part of it. We're grateful to it and we respect it."
The name is based on a myth, but the Gaia hypothesis has actually been studied a lot by scientists. James Lovelock and Lynn Margulis first published a paper on it in the early 1970s. They observed that ecosystems, the ocean and the atmosphere, interact, and they form a self-regulating planet. The system maintained conditions that were conducive to life for 3.2 billion years, but by the 1970s, this balance was being disrupted. Mary Midgley was born in 1919 in London. She spent her early years in the countryside of Middlesex. She studied philosophy at Oxford and later taught at Newcastle. In 1950, she married another philosopher, Jeff Midgley, and they had 3 sons. It wasn't until the 80s, though, that Midgley started writing about the implications of the Gaia hypothesis. It grew out of her interest in zoology. As she told BBC broadcaster Sue Lawley in 2005,
What really made it all come together was that I got passionately interested in animal behaviour, in the accounts given by people like Jane Goodall and Conrad Lorenz and others of how animals actually behave.
reading about animal behaviour made her challenge the 17th century philosophers who claimed our intellect set us apart from other species. It led her to establish her lifelong thesis about our animal nature and its implications in her first book, Beast and Man.
She thinks that we should start doing moral philosophy by thinking about what human nature is, like what kind of animal is the human.
Ellie Robson is an ethics lecturer at King's College in London. She says Midgley argued that humans are not just thinking machines. We're shaped by both our biology and the world around us.
We're lots of different kinds of things. We're social, emotional, rational, playful, imaginative. Loads of these things we share with non-human animals.
So what does it really mean to live by Midgley's credo in the 21st century? Philosophy in the Wild is a new project that invites the public to explore this.
Our idea is to improve philosophy and come up with inspiring and hopeful visions of what it could be for humans and other animals to live together in a better way.
That's Mara Daria Kojakaru, a philosopher-poet in London. She's the project director for Philosophy in the Wild. The project's goal is to convene local groups of philosophers, scientists, artists, kids and other species of animals around the globe to explore how they can live in caring communities. In April 2025, for example, a writer and a local artist took 6th graders to Norway's remote Vega Islands. There they learned how humans and wild eider ducks cooperate as part of a 400-year-old tradition. Islanders build shelters for the ducks during nesting season to protect them from predators. After the ducklings leave, humans collect valuable down from the nests. A duvet's worth can sell for thousands of dollars.
Through evolution, a relation has evolved between humans and other animals where both gain from the relation. So it's not exploitative.
Other communities from Brazil to Bangalore will convene to discuss their relationships with dolphins, bats, wolves, seals, bison, and feral dogs. Each animal-human team is tasked with composing a quote-unquote multi-species poem.
A poem that includes also visual or scent elements.
Kojakaru believes smell connects us to our animal nature, so each site has kits with tins and glycerin to extract local scents.
It's a playful and creative approach to language and human-animal relations.
Kids, and the kids inside of us, are key participants.
I think the best review I once got from a workshop on multi-species poetry for children was better than the Halloween party last week. What do you want more?
Mary Midgley said philosophers should provide tools to help people unclog muddled thinking. Poetry envisions new possibilities.
When people get stuck by being obsessed with a single way of looking at things, stand back and see what the neighbours of this are.
For Philosophy Talk, I'm Sarah Lyse Sterland.